Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Adrienne and I am here to share my health and wellness journey by incorporating my faith and using scriptures to help me on my journey and hopefully help someone else as well. Today, I'm gonna be talking about my experience with the 7 gallons in 7 days challenge. I challenged myself to drink a gallon of water a day for 7 days. So if you're interested in knowing what that looked like for me, how I was able to get through it, and what my struggles were and what my results were, then keep on watching. Good morning. Today is the first day of my 7-day water challenge. I said I'm gonna start drinking at 7, be done drinking by 7 p.m. I'm gonna have my first bottle done by 1 p.m. so I can be on my second. And it's 8:47 and I haven't had any water this morning, but it's okay because God's grace is sufficient. And I can still do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm only an hour and 45 minutes behind getting started, but I can do this and I will do this. So here is to day 1. Okay, first observation of the week or the day is I don't like cold water. I put my water in the fridge last night to try to get a head start on the week and try to be proactive, and I'm having a hard time drinking it because I don't like cold water. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, let me just fill it up in advance, put it in the fridge, and I'll start fresh in the morning. I don't like cold water. So I've been sitting around trying to wait for it to get room temperature, but not trying to get too far behind. But I'm still going strong, I think I can. I can do this. I can do this. And I will do this. So cheers to ounces. Okay, everybody. So as promised, you guys have been following me on Instagram or Facebook. You've been seeing my story update every single day for the last week. I challenged myself to drink a gallon of water every day for 7 days. And I basically did this so that I could kickstart my health journey. Because as a mom and a wife, I know that this journey happens in pieces. It doesn't happen all at once. So over the course of married life and mom life, things change. And so I wanted to be able to do this to kind of lay a solid foundation for myself and really be able to sustain new habits for a long amount of time. I was successful. I drank a gallon of water every day for 7 days, no matter what. We spent a lot of time in the car this last week because we were in the process of moving, so you can only imagine. So a lot of times my husband and I were in the same car, or I would have my son in my car by myself. It caused for a little bit of inconvenience, but it was a long-term gain. What I found was as soon as I decided to stick to this, that my family stuck with it too. I was very encouraged by that. So when I first started this challenge, I had a super strong sweet tooth. I probably was eating like something sweet a day, like an ice cream, like a Snickers bar or a Blizzard from Dairy Queen, or just something, anything. I was eating something every single day of the sweet nature or gummy bears. So this gallon challenge for me was really effective because over the course of the week, I noticed that my cravings and my hunger subsided. I wasn't even hungry one night. I was so full off water, like I had had a full course meal. I seriously felt like my stomach was shrinking. Like, how am I full off water? And I am an eater, y'all. I am a foodie. I am an eater. I can put away some food, okay? Bathroom breaks were my life this whole entire week, the whole week. When I started this challenge on day 1, I actually went to the bathroom. I counted them. I went to the bathroom 12 times. I went to the bathroom 12 times in a day. How many times do you typically go to the bathroom? Maybe like 4, 3, 4, 5. And so day 2, you're like, okay, it's all right. Gonna take a couple days, but it's gonna get better. Day 2, I went to the bathroom 13 times. 13 times. So day 3, I'm like, okay, I've been drinking water for a couple of days. It should be well and through my system. Day 3, I went to the bathroom 14 times. So as you can see, the trend is going up, not down for me. And it actually leveled out around 12, around day 7. So I went to the bathroom anywhere between 12 and 14 times a day on any given day for the whole week. And I live in the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. And so everything around here is at least an hour commute apart, depending on what you're doing and where you're going. And so what would happen was I tried to stall, or I'd try to figure out how to finagle the water. And so in order to not have to stop, or I would just try to really, really hold it. But child, y'all had a baby before. The muscles ain't what they used to be. So anyway, let's talk about how I stayed on track. I stayed on track by, one, I used social media as my accountability. I didn't ask anyone to hold me accountable per se. I just put it out there in my Facebook and Instagram story that I was going to be doing this. And so I made it a point to update every single time I had drank a half gallon of water. So my jug, I don't have it with me right now, but my jug is actually a 73 ounce jug. And so I filled it up to the 64 ounce mark. That way I could do 2 of them and it could be even. It could be an even 128 ounces, which equals a gallon. And so I put in my story at the beginning of the day, I put in my story at the halfway point, and then I put in my story when I finished. So I updated my story 3 times a day as I drank my gallon. So I wrote it down, and so I do know that I started drinking around 10 a.m. every morning, and I finished around 7 or 8 p.m. at night, most nights. And so that's about a 9.5 hour window, 9 to 10 hour window of drinking water. Once I realized that I could be finished by 7 o'clock, I tried to be finished by that time just so that I could not be getting up to go to the bathroom every 2 minutes after I go to sleep. And so I was able to do that most nights, but then there were still a couple of nights toward the latter part of the week that I got up to go to the bathroom probably 4 or 5 times in a single night. Like, talk about not getting any sleep, like, you know, but I'm a hard sleeper, so me falling back asleep is nothing. I can fall back asleep in the middle of a thunderstorm, which I did on a couple of those nights. Good day, kind people. Shh, I'm filming. So today is Thursday, day 4 of my 1 gallon a day challenge, and I am tired of drinking water. I'm just sitting here and I really want to take a nap, but I know that I'm gonna have so much to drink when I wake up. So I'm trying to get ahead of my drinking, but it doesn't seem to be working out in my favor. And so I'm either going to not take a nap or be waking up every 2 minutes from my nap to go to the bathroom. So what should I do? I just want this to be over. So my energy and mood levels, my diet habits right now contribute to me getting sleepy between noon and 2 o'clock every single day. I don't know if it's because my son takes a nap at that time and I'm just like tired with him. Pray for me, because your girl be sleepy. I don't think 1 week was enough. I don't think just changing water was enough to contribute to a positive energy change. I didn't change any other diet habits. I probably should have mentioned that. Whatever I've been eating, I kept eating. Only thing that I did was add in the water, and I did not change anything. So that's probably why I did not see a change in my energy levels. At the first part of the week, I noticed that I was craving sugar, and I was just really hungry all the time and snacking, in a snacking mood all the time. Toward the latter part of the week, I didn't do that as much. I did not crave hardly anything, and even when I did crave it, I was like, I kind of was turned off by the idea of having to drink water on top of whatever it was, so I just stayed away from it. It was fun for me because I was able to inspire people to join me this week. They got excited when they saw me doing it. Once I announced it on my stories on Monday, they started and joined with me on Tuesday, and they were successful too in drinking more water than they had been. That's what it's all about, y'all. Drink more than what you've been drinking, and I promise you, you will see a change in you. Even if the change is only the determination factor that you completed something for the first time in a long time, or the fact that you established a new discipline of yourself. I did want to let you guys know that I did decide to continue with this challenge and turn it into a 30-day challenge. So I am going to continue doing a 30-day challenge, and I will update you guys as after the 30 days is over to see what 30 days looks like versus 7 days. I'm hoping to see a bigger change. But as promised, here are my results. I will share those with you. And as you can see, there's not major changes, but they are evident changes, right? A little less bloat here. And look, y'all, you didn't put on all this weight overnight, and it's not gonna fall off overnight, but he that has begun a good work in you shall continue it until the day of Jesus Christ. And so that's the scripture. That's one of the scriptures that I use to motivate me, to keep me going. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for clicking on this video. I hope that this inspires you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.